mock draft episode. Now, these are the first 4 picks. This is the first 4 picks of JD's mock draft right here. So you have Braden Fisk, the defensive tackle of FSU. Then you go Jalen Polk, wide receiver out of Washington. This kid, you talk about, you like his size. He's got good hands. He high points the ball. He's got good range. He's got good feel for the good spatial awareness. This is a good pick. Brendan Rice. I'm going to be totally real with you, JD. He's one of my favorite players in this draft.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then you finish it off with, I think, one hell of a pick. Satoa Leumea. I think that's how you say his last name.
We know what our needs are. We know we want to address tackle, wide receiver, and for me, defensive tackle, somebody on the defensive line. I said we've been doing kind of a patchwork job on the D-line over the years. We just got to be honest with what it's been, right? We need somebody to complement Chris Jones on the other side. We need a guy that has a high motor, like you said, physically gifted, absolutely destroys double teams, uses his hands well, and he loves playing football. You can see it. It's infectious. The way he's able to get off, stay low, push guys back, Brandon Fisk to me just made sense. It really made sense. I was saying if we have a deficit, some people want to talk about with, LeJarris Sneed being gone, I do believe our corners that we have is going to be able to fit in well. I talked about them. I said, hey, man, we need to go ahead and we need to, challenge these guys early so they can get their feet wet. That's what we need to do. And so if you have any concerns that these guys not going to be able to do it, well, give Chris Jones somebody else up there that's going to be able to rush the passer. You got a guy like Brendan Fisk right beside you, okay, who will decimate in the double team, all right? That's the guy that you pick. That's the guy that you bring here. It's going to learn what Chris Jones is. He reminds me, I'll say this, you can never have too many great defensive linemen, okay? Let's talk about him real quick. He does a tremendous job. And so if you have somebody who can get after the ball carrier and the quarterback like him, I think it's a win-win situation on our defense, right? So Jalen Polk, everybody knows who Aduzie is. We know his talent, what he's able to do. Sometimes you have a guy that's so talented that you miss out on who else you got all around you. When you watch Jalen Polk and what he's able to do, he has a high catch radius, goes up against the football, challenges anything and anybody. He may not have the suddenness that you expect, but he's good enough. He's a big physical guy that can get open. He'll catch anything. That's another thing. The Joker's going to catch anything thrown to him. I like him as a receiver. I think he gives us a lot of depth that we really need. With Rashee Rice going through what he's going through, we need a guy to come in here, right? To catch some footballs with some strong hands. He's got strong hands. He's a powerful dude. And when I hear other people talk about him, they like, hey, man, this dude he's a real dude. He's a real dog. Brendan Rice. Everything that you said, you get a guy to come in here who will work hard from day one. You never had to question where his heart is. His responsibility is going to be his accountability, okay, his dedication to his craft to get better. He's got the best coach in his dad, who's the greatest wide receiver in the game. I said this. He talks to his dad after every game. I guarantee he talks to him every single day. I promise you that's what he's doing. He's going to be on his business because he's just going to make sure he wins. He's going to do all the little things right, all the things that you're not even, trying to measure and quantify. He's going to do it, and it's going to show up in the game. He's going to get the blocks and make sure you spraying Isaiah Pacheco, for a touchdown or CH or whoever the halfback happens to get the ball at the time. He's just going to go all out. He's got great hands. He's a big guy. He runs hard. This is a guy that you need. Every rep is never going to be wasted. You never have to worry about is he going to run hard on this rep or not. You never have to worry about that guy. You can turn the back on this guy because you already know what he's doing. You know what he's doing out the field. You know what he's doing on the field. You never had to question what he's doing. He's sitting in a meeting with his glasses on, writing everything down, and everybody else is like just sitting over there getting tired of the meeting. He's like, yes, eating everything up. Hey, coach, you said this on this route, so how do that's the type of guy you need. You need a guy like that, especially in a room like this, okay? When I say especially a room like this, like young guys, but young guys that now you got a resource. He got a resource of the best wide receiver in the game, and his dad. Who won't want to be around Jerry Rice? If you're in a room like, hey, man, your dad is Jerry Rice. Can I talk to him? Yeah. Hey, Jerry Rice will take everybody out to dinner. Anytime, talk to everybody. Heck, he might come in the building to sneak in for a couple of meetings. That's why I like Brandon Rice, man. I just think he's a kid. He's a no-miss kid to me. He'll be perfect for the Chiefs. Get Brendan Rice here, a guy who's going to try hard, somebody who's going to lay out for every little ball, everything he possibly can do. Okay, Satoru Lumoa, watching him in the Senior Bowl, I was just impressed with what he's able to do, his versatility. I said this. I said, look, let's say you bring him in, will be a perfect look. He'll learn everything he needs to learn. With our all-line coach, these guys that's here on the line, he'll learn it all. He'll get what he needs to become a better professional, better pro, a better technician in the game. And let's say you might want to get out of your contract with somebody, or you want to move somebody over to the left, whatever you want to do. He's a perfect fit. He could play guard. He could play tackle. Let's just say the Chiefs decide not to sign Trey back. If Trey is that guy, okay, and hopefully he's not. Well, I don't know who is going, I don't know. But if it is, you got a guy that you've been watching who can play both positions, who has played both positions. Not only is he strong enough to do the thing, he's athletic enough to do it. He's strong enough to play on the inside, but athletic enough to play outside on the tackle as well. If you bring him here and you're saying, okay, Juwan Taylor is your fit over here on the right. What we want to bring Satoru in, let's put him over here on the left. Let him learn a little bit more over here. Give him a whole year to get this all thing down, right? I always say the hardest transition is going from right to left or left to right. It is. He can learn. This is a guy that has the talent that can learn. Like athletic tackles, can move feet. Like putting their hands out there. I don't care about guys holding. I know they, talking about, well, he puts his hands out here and stuff. I was like, shit, I did that. I did. But I was crafty in it. You know what I mean? When I come out, I'll lock you down. So it look like we're fighting out here, but the whole time I'm holding you like Donovan Smith was doing against the dude up there with the Jets. And he's holding. How's that holding guy? He ain't gonna catch it. Hey man, shoot. I let him go, but it's tactful.
Veteran move. It's
a veteran move. Teach him that. Okay? Teach him that. Hey, look, I can get your penalties down. I'll tell you how. Okay? That's the way I look at it.